Welcome to the club, everyone, and thanks for joining me today for this lesson. I'll be showing you step by step on how to draw Viper from Kung Fu Panda. So let's start in the center page along the very top with the mouth. I'm going to start right in the middle with a point. Now on the left side, I'm going to curve the mouth coming down. I'll just pull that up towards the corner. Come down from that center point. I'm just going to bend that up. Let's go back to the center and do the same thing on the right, going in the opposite direction. Now along the bottom of each curve, I'm just going to draw the bottom of the mouth coming down and then up. Let's move up and add a fold. Starting on the left side, we're going to go up like a half circle and bend that down towards the right. Then we move to the inside, draw two short angled lines coming in for the nostrils. Let's go back to the corner of the mouth. We're going to draw a fold coming down and just tuck that in towards the side of the muzzle on the left and right side. Now we want to move up and draw the top of the eye. So we're going to start with a point on the left and then line it up on the right. Now from the left side, we curve the eye. We're going to go up and then bend that down towards the side. Do the exact same thing on the right. Let's draw the bottom of the eye, starting back on the left. Curve this down and then in. Let's push the iris and pupil towards the inside. So on the top left, we're going to draw a circle going around and then in towards the bottom. And line that up on the right. Now in the center, let's draw two small black dots for the pupils. Let's add those thick lashes across the top. Starting from the inside, we're going to bend this up, taper that out towards the side. I'm just going to curl that up towards the end, bend it down and in towards the outside corner of the eye. Let's do the exact same thing on the right. So we're going thicker as you come out, curl that up, and then bend that back in. Now we're going to go ahead and fill the inside of the lashes in black. Let's add a fold across the top of the eye. We're going to start from the dip of the eyelash. We're going to go up and then bend that down towards the inside. Do the exact same thing on the right. Now in between, we're going to add a curve coming down across the top of the head and then back up. Let's add a fold underneath the eyes. We're going to start back on the outside, dip this down and then back up. I'm going to add that detail in the center of the forehead. Starting on the left side, we're going to bend this in and then down towards the middle. Bend this up and then back out. Now I want to go back and fill the center of the mouth in black. And we'll go underneath the eyes and draw the cheeks. We're going to start on the left side from this point. We're going to bend this out, curve the cheek coming in towards the chin to right about there. I'm just going to bend this across, go up the right side, and then back in towards the eye. Let's add a trim. We're starting from the corner of the mouth, going up, down, and then back in. Let's add those lotus flowers across the top of the eyes. We're going to start on the left side, we're going to bend this out, and then up. So we're going to curve this back in along the inside towards the eye. And you want to do the exact same thing on the right. This is a center petal. Now I'm going to add the outside petals underneath. So we're going to step down on the inside, go up towards the point, goes around and then back in. And the petals along the outside are a little bit smaller, so we're going to step down, bend this up, come around and then in towards the bottom. Let's draw those outside petals. Bend this up, goes around and then in towards the eye. And we'll add one more petal, just a shorter one, going around and then in. Now with the head complete, let's move down and draw on the body. We'll start on the right side of the head, right down here. Bend this around, and pull this across toward the left. Round up the body, come down, and then across towards the right. Now it's going to curl this back in on itself. So bend this around, and then tuck that in. Now let's draw the left side of the neck. We're going to step over, so taper this so it gets a little bit wider as you come around. Go up. Now this is the thick part of the body. Going around the left side, and then back in towards the bottom. I'm just going to follow that same curve going across, go up, and then tuck that across and out. Now I want to bring the body back around and then out towards the right side. So we're going to follow this bottom curve towards the left side, goes around, tuck that in. Let's continue on the inside, bend this down, in behind the body, move over, curls around, up, and then back out. Let's taper this so it gets wider as it comes back in towards the body. Now I want to go back and add that center seam across the body. We're going to start over on the right side, come around. I'm just going to pull this up, come down towards the bottom. And I just want to blend this across, down, and then out towards the right side. Let's continue that trim from here, going across, and then down, and then move over toward the left side and just taper that out. Let's add the texture across the left side of the body. Starting underneath the head, we'll start with a series of curves going across, and we just want to work our way down towards the bottom. Now right here, it's going to bend this across and then down, and work our way towards the left side. I'm just going to continue across the side of the body. Now we're going to start to bend this down as we come down towards the bottom. We're going to add a little bit of shape to the body by adding these curves. Now along the back side, we're just going to bend this down and then across. And again, just working our way across towards the left. And then finish this off on the end. Now I'm going to go in and add some texture across the tail. Starting on the top, I'm going to add a curve, step down and draw it again. Let's move down and add another stripe. Move down and add one more. Now along the center of the tail, we're going to add a series of circles, just working our way across towards the inside. Let's go back up to the top of the neck right here. I'm just going to add a curve, just waving this across and then down to separate the top of the neck. And I'm just going to add this little pattern coming across the back. Just these little waves and folds coming across. And I'm just going to work our way down across the back. Move a little bit bigger as we come out towards the right side. Now right here we're going to move up and curve in the opposite direction, from top to bottom. Just tuck that in behind, add one more. Let's separate the body right here with another wave. Let's add a little detail across the top and the back, a couple of curves. Now we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how I draw a viper from Kung Fu Panda. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please be sure to subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.